Hello children, welcome to the computer class, chapter number 4, keyboard. So today we are going to learn about one of the devices which is called keyboard. Before we go ahead, we would just try to recapitulate whatever we learned about computer. So what is computer actually? Computer is a machine, right? It is used to do calculations, play games, store information and do many other jobs. So that is computer. What will we learn here? To identify the keyboard as an input device, classify the different areas of keys on the keyboard, identify the numeric keys, number pad, alphabet keys, function keys, edit keys, cursor control keys and special keys. Use special keys like caps lock, backspace and enter while typing on the computer. So children, these are the things which we will learn in this session. Important things that we have to know is about the keyboard as one of the part of the computer, the function of the keyboard on the computer and about the keys and its count on the keyboard, right? So few very important things that we need to learn when we are going through this chapter. So you will listen to me very carefully and you will also keep your book in your hand and go along with me. Now the keyboard is an input device. Now what do we mean by an input device? What do we mean by input? The words and numbers given to the computer by the user are called input. So children, who is the user? You are the user, right? So when you give the command, okay, some words and numbers which has to be given to computer is called input, and the device in which you will give these commands is called the input device. So keyboard is an input device. It has many buttons called keys. I suppose all of you can see so many buttons there, no, here and there, everywhere, right? So these are called keys. We use the keys to feed or input words and numbers into the CPU, correct? And now what you will do, you will look at the keyboard very carefully. All of you must have seen the keyboard, children. If you have a computer desktop at home, you have seen the keyboard. If you have a laptop, then also you have seen the keyboard which is inbuilt there, right? Let us move ahead. The keys on which numbers are printed are called numeric keys, right? Numbers, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and lastly 0. The numeric keys are used to type numbers 0 to 9. Of course, you can type a large number, for example, 1456, 6723 and so on by using the desired keys one after the other. Alright, so we have these basic keys. Apart from them, if you want to type bigger numbers, you of course can use them with a combination. The numeric keys are placed in two different areas of the keyboard. The first set is given above. The second set of the keys is placed towards the right side of the computer. So children, you lift your right hand and you check where the keys would be, the numeric keys, okay, and on top also the topmost part, okay, you can see the numeric keys there also. So two areas where you can see these numeric keys and these keys are called numbers pad, okay, very important. Just remember these words. These keys are called numbers pad. Now the keys on which English alphabets are printed are called the alphabetic keys. The alphabet keys consist of those keys that have the alphabet characters drawn on them. Can you see, children, this image there? Q, W, E, R, T, all the letters are here and there, okay, haphazard manner. Now, how many such keys are there? So children, the first question goes to you is, in English, how many letters have you learned? In your alphabet land, haven't we learned there are 26 letters? Yes. So, the answer is 26 because there are 26 alphabets. Actually, there are 26 letters in your alphabet land. Okay. And see this second picture, the picture which is below, it is highlighted by making a border with that yellow color. Okay. So, this is where your alphabetic keys are. You see that alphabets are not arranged in the same manner in which you recite them. The alphabets are jumbled up because it has been found that when you type on the keyboard, there are some letters which are used more than others. Keeping that in mind, the keys are placed in a way that enables you to type fast. Alright, so it depends on what, children? It depends on the use of the letters. Okay, so the one which is used very frequently, those letters are placed in the center, okay, of the alphabetic keys. It is placed in the center where you always place your fingers. Okay, I'll teach you how to do that. Now let us move ahead further. Function keys. Each of these keys is used for a certain assigned work. This helps you to do the job quickly by pressing just one function key. Alright, so F1 has a particular function. F2 is function 2 that also is given a particular task, right? So likewise we have till F12. Each button or each function key has a particular task assigned there, okay, which makes our work very easy. Clear? Now before we go ahead, I can see some good habits there. What is it, children? Always sit with your back straight while typing on the computer. So don't forget, when you are working on computer, what will you do? You will sit absolutely straight. Your back should be resting straight on the chair or any other backrest. Further moving forward, so till now we learned the numeric keys, we learned the alphabetic keys. Now the edit keys, okay, after special keys, function keys. Edit keys, what are they? These keys are used when you are typing text on the keyboard and while editing the text typed. We mean by editing, making some or the other kind of changes, right? So that is done with the help of the editing keys, right? The edit keys will help us do certain things here and there, okay? Like you can say insert, home, page up, page down, delete, end, right? So when we have to move here and there, when we are typing a document, we will take the help of these keys. Next, cursor control keys. These keys are used to move the cursor in any 4 directions on the screen. These are also known as arrow keys. Okay, so we can see arrow, 4 arrow in 4 directions, right? Up, down, north and west and east, right? Right and left. Can you see actually, children? Up, down, right and left. These are the 4 arrow keys which are there in the keyboard and we call them cursor control keys. Okay, cursor is that small blinking line that you can see. Okay, whenever you open any document, blank document, you can see one small line on the top left hand corner blinking. That is the cursor. Okay, so to move that cursor, we use these arrow keys. Now, another important thing is about the space bar. Okay, the longest key is the space bar that is used to give blank space. See, longest key, they have shown you the picture there. Okay, and that is in the bottommost. Okay, that is the space bar. Enter key. Enter key is used to permit the words and numbers to go into the CPU, that is system unit. So CPU, as you might have learnt already, what is CPU? CPU is the central processing unit. So what happens, children, when we are typing something, we are writing some important document, making something very important, some notes or whatever, we need to save it to the computer. So only when we press the enter key does it go to the brain of the computer, that is the CPU. Clear? Now how many? There are few questions I can see. I hope all of you will be able to answer it. How many letters are in English language? So children, what did we learn? We have 26 letters in English language. How many letter keys are on a keyboard? So children, we cannot have more than how many? 26. Right? If we have 26 letters, we will also have 26 letter keys only on a keyboard. Third question. How many number keys are on a keyboard? Okay. We had seen there while doing the numeric key. What was it, children? We have 10 keys. Okay. So 10 number keys, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and the last one is 0. Okay, so we have answered all the 3 questions very smartly. I suppose all my children are very smart. Very good children. You can see a hyphen blinking at the topmost left of your monitor, like I told you just 2 minutes before. This is called the cursor and it tells us our position on the screen. Clear? So children, numeric keys, alphabetic keys, function keys, then edit keys, enter key, right? So now children, for today we will learn only till here. Sit and revise and see the slides again and again and learn it. We will meet in the next session. So thank you for now.